Hi, welcome back everyone to my channel. It's Karen from RNY Karen in Canada. Today we're going to talk about my 6-week update, things that have been going on this week and things to fill you in on. So actually, yesterday was my actual 6-week update. Today is Wednesday, April 8th, 2018. I had my surgery February 20th, 2018 at Michael Garron Hospital in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, with Dr. Syriac. My highest weight was 231 pounds. My starting weight was 216 pounds after the 2 weeks of OptiFast. Last week, my weight was 196.9 pounds. And this week, my current weight is 195.4. So that's a loss of 1.5 pounds this week, which at first I wasn't okay with. But then I realized slow and steady is kind of good, because you lose it too fast, then you have too much sagging skin, and I want to try to prevent that as much as possible. So some NSVs for this week. Got my hair cut. You know, it's eventually going to start falling out, so I just said, hey, why not just chop it off? It's very cute. I have a little pin there. It's still long enough to put in a ponytail, which I need sometimes, especially for work. But it's all good. A second thing was, I made mention last week that I didn't really go down in any clothes sizes, but what I didn't realize was how baggy they were on me. I have kind of been living in yoga pants and t-shirts because I'm home and not feeling well still, that I went out to get my hair cut and I put on a pair of jeans. And oh my goodness, they looked so silly on me. They were so big and baggy, which was great, but I can't wear them anymore. I have to donate them. And I have a friend, Shelly. Hi, Shelly. That I'm gonna go through some stuff and give to her as she's losing in her journey. I'm gonna help her out. Another thing that happened this week, and actually it's happened since the beginning, since I've kind of told people that I was going to have surgery, was every person pretty much said, why are you having surgery? You're not that big. And I can take it as a compliment. I can do whatever. It's nobody else's business but mine. But I think in my head, well, that's good, because I could get up to 200, 300, 400, 500 pounds. But I'm kind of stopping myself now so that I don't get up that big. I'm pretty sure people who are 300, 400, 500 pounds wished at 231 pounds that they took that step and had surgery. So I don't belittle anybody who says that to me, and I don't say anything. I just kind of chuckle at it because I don't have to explain my reasonings. Most people know that I had this done, and most everyone is supportive. No, I'm sorry, everyone is supportive that I've met, but that's just one comment that I hear a lot is, oh, you're not that big. You weren't that big. But, you know, I was, and I had a lot of health problems, and a lot of those health problems are gone right now. So, yay. All right, so an update on how I'm feeling. If you've been through my journey these last 6 weeks, you know that my surgery went well. Recovery was fine. Now, just the fact that I was on my blood pressure pills for too long, I guess, I've been feeling like shit. I am dizzy, I am nauseous, I am tired, I have low energy, I am still gassy. Ooh, sorry. But I did go and have blood work done on Monday. And tomorrow I go see my family doctor. So hopefully the results will be there by tomorrow. If not, I will continue to go back and to continue to get blood work until we figure this out. Even though I'm exhausted, I mean, I can get 8 hours of sleep and still want to have a 2-hour nap in the afternoon, which is, if you know me, is not me. I am go, 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 go. And for me to stop and to have a nap, or just to stop in general, is is not like me. So this is kind of throwing me off too, being tired and lethargic and fuzzy and dizzy. So with all that, I'm still trying my very best to get 7,000 steps in a day through my Fitbit. And you can't see it with this, but okay, so I have a teal colored Fitbit, the Charge 2. And I'm really trying my very best. And on most days I'm doing it, but sometimes I just can't. I have absolutely no energy. Walking up the stairs, I'm almost out of breath. And that was not like me before, so I don't really understand why it's like me now. So hopefully, maybe when blood work comes back, maybe they'll let me know what's going on, or in my luck, they'll say we don't know, and I'll just keep asking for blood work or something until I can figure it out. Oh, Guinness is here. I don't know if you can see him. Oh, kind of. There's Guinness. He's my boxer. Okay, what else? What I've also noticed in this last week is I'm not getting enough protein. I'm getting protein in, I'm just not getting enough protein. Now their goal is 60 to 80 grams on the program that I'm on. Remember, everybody's on a different program. And ask your physician or your clinic how many grams of protein you need for the week that you're on. I'm on 6 weeks, so I'm on soft foods still. And they say between 60 and 80. I want to get at least 80 grams of protein. I haven't this week. I haven't. I have 60, sometimes 50, but I really, really want to try. And my goal this week is to get 80 grams of protein every day. That's going to come in the form of those Premier Protein shakes. I know that. They, as our clinic, when I say they mean the clinic that I attend, they don't really want us to continue on with these protein shakes. But the way that I'm feeling and the reason I want to get all this protein in to help for how I'm feeling, I'm going to kind of not listen to them. And I'm doing a shake for breakfast every day and a half a shake for one of my snacks a day. So those Premier Proteins have 30 grams of protein in them. So I know that I'm getting that in at least. So at 30 grams, I have 30 grams to go, plus a few more if I want to get up to the 80 grams a day. So what do I eat in a day? On the soft foods in my program, I am eating, or I'm drinking the Premier Protein. I have the Whey Revolution Splash. If you've seen my videos before, you can see what they look like, what that looks like. It's just a big jug of protein shake mix. It's not a chocolate or a vanilla. This is a red raspberry. So it tastes like a Kool-Aid, which is a nice change from those chocolate vanilla ones that, most of us are used to. I also have plain protein powder that I still add to things like applesauce and cottage cheese and my egg salad and my tuna salad. I add extra because it's gross by itself and to get some extra protein in. Cottage cheese has been like the best thing ever for me. I loved it before, and thank goodness I still love it because, in a half a cup of the cottage cheese that I have, I believe it's about 14 grams of protein, which is fantastic for me. I was doing a quarter cup, but since I've bumped it up to a half a cup, I have increased my protein, which I really need. Cheese strings. They're very soft and squishy in your mouth, so I don't do it often, but I have string cheese. I have chicken and turkey deli meats. I look for ones that are really lean, no fat, no sugars in them, and usually I'll have one and I'll wrap it around a little bit of the cheese string. Vegetarian chili. I just bought the cans. I never thought I'd like it because I never had it pre-op. Never had it before. And it's the Stag, the name brand of Stag vegetarian chili. I measure it all out in 3-ounce containers, mark it, put it in the fridge or the freezer, and That's a good, I think it's about 8 or 9 grams of protein for that. So that's a good choice for me to have. Mix it in with some cottage cheese, and it kind of tastes like a lazy lasagna, I guess, just with the meat and the cheese in it. I mean, with the beans and the cheese in it, minus the meat, because it's a vegetarian. I'm not vegetarian, but I just like that flavor of one. And I think it was the lowest fat and the lowest carbohydrate and everything. That's why I chose it. Melba toast. I eat 3 of those rectangulars of Melba toast, and I'll have that with my egg salad or my tuna salad. Normally I have that around lunchtime. I don't have it every day. I bought the whole wheat ones from President's Choice. They seem to be the best ones that I found. Remember, here in Canada, we don't have a lot of variety for differences, especially where I live, I guess. I don't live in a big major city. Maybe like Toronto might have different options, or Ottawa, but I don't have them here. I do mashed cauliflower instead of like a mashed potato. I like the mashed cauliflower instead. And I do add a little herb and garlic light cream cheese into it. And I have cream cheese, obviously. And sometimes I'll put Melba toast. I'll put the cream cheese on the Melba toast. And I also do canned fruit in water. I have the clementines in water, the variety pack of the mixed fruit with the cherries and stuff like that. And so far, everything that I have had has sat well. Now remember, I still use my timer. I still time everything out because I do not want to get sick. I do not want dumping. So anything new that I try, it's the only thing in that amount of food that I'm eating is new. So for instance, if it was the vegetarian chili and I had cheese, I've already had the vegetarian chili. Now I'll have like some shredded cheese on top. I know if I get sick or if I have a stomach pain or if anything happens, I know for sure that it's the cheese because I've had the vegetarian chili before and everything's been fine. So just remember to really watch things like that. So you know what your new pouch, what your new belly, what your new body is able to handle. All right, some different products that I use that I thought, you guys would want to know about. I am not affiliated with any of these companies. Nobody's paying me to say anything, but I just thought, if I use them and if maybe they're helping me, maybe you would like to use them. So the first products I use are these Nioxin products. One's a shampoo, one's a conditioner. Now, I just went on their website and they have a kind of like a little quiz, I guess you could say, and it just takes you through what kind of hair you have and whatever. And it told me that for my coloring of hair and the thinness of it, for the fineness of it, that I wanted number 4. I guess there's between 1 and 4. So this is the number 4 one. It's noticeably thinning, chemically treated shampoo and conditioner. I purchased these all on Amazon Canada, by the way. And I also bought, it was a little package with the shampoo and conditioner. And this is a scalp treatment that I use. It's a foam, like a mousse. And I put it on after my shower. Also a number 4. And I also bought separately this Nioxin thickening gel. Now I do have thinner hair than I had prior to surgery. It is thinning out a bit. I do notice that my hair is falling out. I do have a strainer in the shower to just keep the hair from clogging up the drain. It's a good tip. You can use that. And I don't know if they're going to work. I don't know. Maybe I just wasted money. But hey, I'm up for trying anything. I also use, this is Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula with Vitamin E Skin Therapy Oil. My husband recommended Vitamin E. He used it when he was in his younger ages, when he was working out, and how vitamin E helps for stretch marks and sagging skin, maybe, and everything. So there was a sale on it at the superstore last week, so I bought 3 bottles of these. And it says to use it 3 times a day. So right before breakfast, right before lunch, or right before my dinner, I take some of this, slather it all on, and hope for the best. I don't know if it's going to work. Like the hair product, I don't know. But hey, I'm willing to try. And it wasn't that expensive for that. The Nioxin was a little bit much, but it's not. I also use, because I need to not have sagging skin, I guess, St. Ives Skin Renewing Collagen and Elastin Body Lotion. It instantly boosts skin's natural radiance. I don't know. I put it underneath my chin. I put it underneath my arm. I put it everywhere. I put it everywhere. Just like the oil. I put it everywhere a couple times a day. What else? My vitamins. I'm really getting in a good groove now with my vitamins. The only thing that really interferes kind of with me taking my vitamins is if I get off track. Now, I'm very conscious of when I take them, the hours in between foods, with foods, without foods. I really want to make sure that when my blood work comes back, it's coming back well, and that I am utilizing the vitamins the way they're actually supposed to be utilized. So let's just go through. I have some new ones. So the new one I have is biotin. Now remember, I take Berry Melts, which is a company through the States, and because I live on a border city, I order them to my American mailbox address, and then I have someone go and pick them up for me. So I don't know if this is going to help my hair and my nails and everything. I don't, but like the antioxidant, like the cocoa butter, like the collagen, I am going to take this. Now the biotin I take 2 times a day. 2 times a day. I don't remember exactly when I take them. I have on my phone, I have 24 reminders a day, between 23 and 24 reminders a day of when to take certain pills. Because I've looked them up and I found out when the best time to take them is. So I know that I need to take 2 biotins, and for 1 capsule is 5,000 milligrams. So I'm getting 10,000 milligrams a day, not together, separately. Also, a new one that I'm taking is a probiotic. Also Berry Melts. The probiotics I'm taking 3 times a day. Oh, the dogs are going to start barking. 3 times a day, right before my meals. So I'm hoping that helps with, my innards. All right, sorry, I think I need to speak louder because obviously somebody walked by and, they need to say hello loudly. I'm still on my calcium. The calciums, I take 4 of them a day. 2 at after my lunch and 2 after my dinner. And for 2 tablets, they are, calcium is 500 milligrams, magnesium 120 milligrams, and vitamin D3 is 1500 IUs. So when I'm taking, 4 of these a day, that's good. I'm hoping that my calcium comes back well, because that's a big one. Iron and vitamin C I'm still taking, and those I take twice a day. Maybe I take them 3 times a day. I might take them 3 times a day. Vitamin C is 90 milligrams, and iron is 54 milligrams. So I take these, I do, 3 times a day. Multivitamins, I take 2 of my multivitamins right in the morning when I wake up. Now I am concerned, and I'm going to ask the nutritionist when I go back to my appointment if my numbers are off. I used to take multivitamins at night before I went to bed because my theory was if I take them in the morning, I'm kind of just going to be peeing them out throughout the day, right? Because you're eating and drinking throughout the day. And if I take them at night, they stay in my system longer and they have a better chance of doing what they have to do. That was my theory. I didn't read that anywhere. I just thought that in my head. So now in looking at all of the papers that the hospital has given me, that the clinic has given me, that I've read online, they say to take them in the morning. So I'm taking them in the morning, but I want to see how my blood work and everything comes back to see if maybe it would be better if I take it at night. So stay tuned for that. I also take a B12 plus. And it's B6, 5 milligrams, a folic acid, which is 400 mcgs. What's that? Milligrams, same thing. B12, 1,000, and biotin is 300. So I do get biotin from the actual thing, and I get to buy into this. This is what I take every other day. You don't need to take it every day. So that's that. What else? Also, I did talk about last week was if you take too long eating, it wasn't good. And what I found was they kind of associate that with grazing. Now, if you don't know what grazing is just eating a little bit all day long without really stopping. So if you're taking too long to eat something, They consider that kind of grazing in the bariatric world, is what I've kind of read up on it. You can do your research and let me know down below if I'm totally off, but that's what I've read. And because we have a 30-30, what I call it a 30-30 rule, 30 minutes before you eat, you need to stop drinking, and 30 minutes after you finish eating, you can't drink. That grazing kind of interferes with that 30-30 rule. What it does is it interferes with the break